Hey guys, Jana Cuddles here. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I usually do stuff different every time. I don't know if I've mentioned it on this channel before, but I'm actually a filmmaker, which is why I have a lot of the equipment that I have. I'm not just a vlogger, but it does come in handy for stuff like this. But today I wanted to watch one of my films and do like a little reaction or commentary, whatever you want to call it. So this film is called Burn. It was filmed in January of 2019, and I think I finished editing it in June of 2019, and it got into a couple festivals. I think it won Best LGBT Film at one of them. I only posted it publicly like a month ago, and I'll include the link to the original video where you can just watch it without me talking. But that's on my other channel, my filmmaking channel. This is my Jana Cuddles channel. This film was the first LGBT film that I made. I wrote the script with a friend named Nick. A lot of it was me processing my own stuff. I wasn't out at the time, and it was just a way for me to process that, how I wanted to come out and my fears around coming out. And growing up in the South, I grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina, and it's a city, so it's not, there's worse places in the South to grow up in, but it wasn't exactly easy either. Growing up queer in the South, I was very afraid of coming out to my parents, and really anyone, but especially my parents, and you can see it very clearly reflected in this film. I have been out to them for over a year now, and they're very accepting, and I'm very thankful for them and all the progress that they've made. And it's honestly something that I didn't think would actually happen. I know it's bad, but I always kind of just jump to the worst possible outcome. I assume that's what's going to happen, and there's some reasoning for that, but thankfully I think I might have gotten the best outcome. But anyway, that's my preface for this short film. It's called Burn. I hope you enjoy it and enjoy my commentary for it. I filmed all those, I printed those photos at Walgreens because I didn't have a photo printer. And this is Nick's house, Nick's parents' house, I think. It's like close-ish to Lake Norman. So this is just like their neighborhood. And that was not the first garbage can that I bought. It was weirdly difficult finding a metal can that you could just light fires in. I thought it was going to be super easy, but it wasn't. That fire's fake. That one you can tell a little bit more, but like the whole fire is fake. We didn't light a fire in the neighborhood at all.
What did I tell you about stealing Debbie's dolls?
I didn't steal them. Debbie said I could play with them.
Boys don't play with dolls, Jake. See, son?
This scene is probably the most personal scene that I wrote.
And kill each other.
My dad never did this to me, but it's kind of ingrained in the
I want to make them have a dinner party.
Southern evangelical culture that like boys can't do this and boys can't do that, and this is a girl thing.
Not now, Lauren.
And
I'm trying to teach our son a lesson.
This was deeply personal to me to write. Now this is the same person, aged differently. We had 3 actors for him because it's different time periods.
Really?
This scene was actually shot on a different camera. The rest of the film was actually shot on this camera.
You know what we should do?
But I didn't have a wide enough lens for one of the shots in this. I think this one actually. So the director, my friend Andy, let me use his camera. So I was the writer, DP,
Yes, Mom.
producer,
Great.
and
I just
editor
wanted
on
to let
this.
you know I baked cookies.
And my
They're in
friend
the kitchen if you
Andy
want any.
was the director.
Great.
And
Yes.
he had a Sony A7S II, I think is what we shot this scene with. And I mean, I know, but like, unless you like know the color profiles between Canon and Sony, you're not really gonna be able to tell that it's a different camera. Oh yeah, also teenage version of the main character is my old gastroenterologist son. It's not how I found him to act. It's completely separated. It was a weird coincidence. This was not the first location that we picked out for this film, for this scene.
Something I wanted to talk to you about, and I can't wait anymore.
Kind of obviously.
I don't know why this couldn't wait.
We were
I don't know
supposed to
why you
film
had to make
outside of a
George Brown
church,
tag along.
and we got there and we were setting up, and some guy came out of the church and told us that we needed to leave. And
Okay, then. Well, spit
luckily
it
we
out.
hadn't filmed anything yet, so like we hadn't gone too far. But like, I don't know, we were there for like an hour or so by that point, and we rushed to figure out what to do because didn't really have a plan B for that, but we just ended up filming this in Nick's parents' backyard.
No.
I'm sorry, I can't keep pretending to be someone I'm not just for your own sake.
Not my son.
I'm sorry.
My only boy is not a queer.
I wasn't like brave enough
get a
to
quick family
put
photo?
the F slur in there, so I was like, queer is kind of a slur coming from straight
Joe.
people, so especially in the
We can't have any questions asked about why
general
we
time period that this is supposed to be in, which is like late
can't.
2000s
Not with
or
him.
early 2010s. It's not super clear, but I know I wrote it, but like it's not meant to be clear. But it's not like present day. Also, that was my friend Nick, who was the photographer in that scene. He co-produced, co-wrote, and provided this location for us. So he was amazing. Yeah, and this shot, so I couldn't see the screen, and I accidentally focused on the windows in the background. So it's like slightly out of focus, and I had to like
remember this forever.
turn up the detail a bunch, and it's still, you can kind of tell. And I was so sad because that shot was so good and I was so proud of it. Don't forget, if I've talked too much during this, the link is somewhere. It's definitely in the description. So feel free to watch it without, I'd encourage you to watch it without my commentary. And that's me, Jana Harper. That's also my pen name. It's not really a pen name, but it's what I publish books with. Yeah, Harper is my middle name, so Jana Harper. Yeah, as director of photography, locations manager is what Nick was, Nick Shaner. Amanda was an amazing script supervisor. Caitlin is my ex. Oh yeah, Aaron did like such an amazing job on the score. It blew me away. Shady Beach Productions. So yeah, that was my my film burn. It was not my first film. I've made a lot of films over a long period of time, but it was my first specifically LGBT story. And you know, like I said at the beginning, it was just a lot of me processing what was going on in my life, figuring out how to come out, and you know, worrying about what might happen. I just hope everyone knows that everything turned out great, and I am a better, much better person now than I was then, and I'm so much happier now that I'm out and myself. And I encourage you to live your truth as well. Don't hide in a closet forever, unless you're in danger if you come out. But if it's just your fear that's keeping you there, I would highly encourage you to come out. And anyway, I encourage you to go watch the full thing without me talking. But otherwise, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want, and I'll see you next time. Bye.